Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Living Memory.
Last week we met and said goodbye to Kryle's parents, as well as learned some lore about her people, the Mailia.
I'm not entirely sure the quiz was necessary, but whatever. This week we hit the final zone, which is sure to be an emotional journey, followed by some violent catharsis. Unless Aaronville speaking, because he's not speaking. So this is it. This is like the area before the area. Like before, it will be hard, but we must honor Kechiwa's wish. Oh, Aaronville. Woohoo. As far as I can tell, we still have some leeway with the Mesa terminal. Meaning you can carry on getting to know the Endless in the last zone. Wind's Path Gardens it's called, and it's breathtakingly beautiful. That's where your memories are stored, yes? That's right. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Oh, a great idea just occurred to me. I'm afraid. What might that be? Oh, save it for after we've arrived on the other side. See you there. And then she runs up and does a backflip and jumps on the line. Her great ideas are generally less than great. You know, Aaronville, I've been listening to you be a stick in the mud for, like, hours and hours and episodes. I'm not sure I trust your judgment when it comes to this. Hey, Aaronville. As much as I want to grant your mother her wish, I also want to respect yours. When all's said and done, I want you to be happy. I hope you know this. I know. I know. Kechiwa isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. That can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Let's go. For now, we keep doing what we've been doing, seeking out Endless and learning what's dear to them. What could this great idea of Kechiwa's be? I have faith in Aaronville's inner strength. That makes one of us. Let's not keep Kechiwa waiting. It's not. Sigh. I don't know what that means. Other than he's upset, and I understand him being upset, but at the same time, Robot says things and gives us access. I mean, it is pretty. Oh, they have civilians ride that? That killed my knees just to see it.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled. Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends. As his mother and mentor both, I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before. I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Kafkiwa.
Oh, don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish. I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen before, I just know it.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you might say that. Thank you. Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent. Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here, wrap things up with a perfect little adventure. So, shall we?
Absolutely not. We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave? You cannot ask that of me.
Oh, Ellen Neshpir. Please understand. I just wanted to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us. Better that than a sad goodbye, surely.
I'll be honest, I'm really not sure where to go. I would very like Kekiwa to chase her dreams to the last. Let's hope Kekiwa makes some great memories, like me pronouncing her name for the first time in this run through. A sanctuary of exploration and discovery. Quite fitting that Kekiwa's memories are here. Then, with your consent, let's begin our adventure. Naturally, while we go about this, feel free to continue befriending Endless, and be sure to absorb the delightful scenery. Seeing as it gets deleted when we're done. Yes, I know. The scenery here is nothing short of remarkable. To think that Sveen has managed to preserve it for the Endless. What a lovely garden. It certainly is colorful. Oh, I somehow anticipated this. He said a thing. I thought those things were some sort of enormous tree, but they're actually sculptures. Oh, yes. This particular garden is called Blooms of Discovery. Beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. Are they all actual plants? They are indeed. These specimens are brought here hundreds of years ago for conservation, as the calamity had pushed them to the brink of extinction. So this zone is like a great conservatory. Precisely, my dear Cryle. Here you'll find flora and fauna the likes of which no longer exist elsewhere. Doesn't the thought just set your heart aflutter? I suppose. I expect that some creatures I encountered outside of Tural may have cousins in this world. While I'm no expert on life and reflections, it would make for an interesting study to compare them. Okay, well, that's effort. Now there's an idea. Leave it to my people to think up such. Here we have not only a world's traversing adventurer and a veteran gleaner, but a pair of Charlene's finest scholars besides. It's a veritable gathering of inquisitiveness, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it. And, we'll come on too. She's here. I'm probably gonna want metal dance. I can't recall the last time my mother was so excited. When it comes to inquisitiveness, I reckon I'm a match for both you and Erinville. Okay, it's a bold claim. Some creatures here do indeed appear to resemble those in Eorzea, such as the case in the first two. Chakiwa looks awfully happy, doesn't she? The shadow is coming for us. To begin with, I'd like you to scout out the vicinity and report back with any points of note. This would be a good opportunity to speak with the locals. They're bound to be familiar with the area after all. As Erinville suggested, it would be interesting to compare the creatures here with those native to the source. I never ventured outside of Tural, so I look forward to your insights. Just leave it to us. I've only ever been to Charlene myself, but I'd like to think I know interesting when I see it. Hello there. What am I doing, you ask? Yes, that's exactly what I asked. Look up the trunk. See the plants within the capsules? These are species that either can't survive in windswept gardens or would become invasive and disrupt the ecosystem. The capsules recreate the conditions they require from tropical to frigid climes while keeping them isolated. In this way, any and all plant life can be preserved forever, just like ourselves. Yeah, about that forever thing. Did you know that even the water here is created using electrope? The initial product is too pure though, and adjustments have to be made so composition resembles what's found in the natural environment. That's just one of many things they do to create the ideal conditions for these plants to thrive. I don't know what's become of the world outside the barrier, but I should like to visit a lovely spot such as this in real life. Speaking of lovely spots, have you seen the top of the lookout here? It's a great vantage point, and there's even a food stall in case you're hungry. No leaves, though. My carpets at home have leaves. But at least I can smack the flowers. Ah, I can see the thing from here. Oh, hey, this place has a thingy too. He's right. Oh man, I'm losing words. Another vendor that doesn't sell stuff. After purchasing refreshments, you're free to sit at our tables if you like, or you can simply take it with you if you prefer. It's okay, your food doesn't taste like anything. My ancestors aren't actually Alexandrian, but hailed from a place called Conde Petit. They had some unique customs there. For instance, when greeting someone, you would say "Lali ho" in a spirited manner. That is something I know. Our settlement was so famous for a gigantic tree that grew nearby. It was so enormous that when you stood at its base, the roots covering the ground went beyond the horizon. The terminal here at Windspath Gardens is apparently inspired by that very tree, the Leafa tree its name was. It may not be real, but it's nice to have a memento for prosperity. You. Okay, I did the thing. I feel like you should react to that. It is pretty. I will give it that. While the arboretums of Charlaine imitate natural environs, this place has the feel of an exhibit. In that sense, the word gardens does suit it well. There was a beast that I had never seen before. Welcome back. Cryo has just delivered to me the most fascinating report. You have some engaging impressions to share too, I hope. Lali ho. That's what I remembered. That and hanging plants. And artificially made water. Well, wow, that is all very fascinating, interesting indeed. But I must say, I am most fascinated by the ambulating trees. Really? That's like level 5 stuff. While there are similar creatures in Ukupacha, could you tell me more about these tree ants as you know them? They're a pain. They hurl acorns at you, exploding ones. Is that so? To maintain an ecosystem with such formidable creatures, I imagine there must be other equally imposing species to keep them in check. Kinda sorta. The management of ecosystems, that calls to mind Labyrinthos, does it not? That it does. Lest you wonder, Labyrinthos is a storage facility deep beneath Charlian that contains a recreation of temperate climate, so such a place exists? Amazing. Yeah, we got something like it on the moon, too. I don't know why that tickles me so much. By the by, did anyone also catch sight of a large-scale kin? I don't think so. A large scale, can you say? What does it look like? Looks like that thing. Nothing I've seen before, but it's a rodent-like form and walks on all fours. If it looks like a rodent, wouldn't that make it a beastkin? No, it's covered in scales, ones that appear to mimic succulent plants. By that, I would definitely classify it as a scaleskin. Well, it's hard to say for certain without seeing it. Why don't you show me? Very well. It was in a flower field earlier, and should still be near. Let's head on over then. When we find it, we'll see who's right. The two of you should come along too and lend us your opinions. And possibly your weapons, cause, you know, dangerous, scary things. Go on ahead. I'll let the others know and then join you. So exciting! Come on, help us find the creature. This is the area. The beast didn't give the impression that it moves frequently. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that looks familiar. But I think the ones we had before were a lot smaller. That's the one there. I see. At a glance, it certainly does look like both scale skin and beef skin. Let's examine it more closely, shall we? Tell me your observations. It looks harmless. That was also the first thing I noticed. I dare say those scales are for hiding in foliage. Having studied it, I believe that the scales upon its back are in fact a unique form of hide. Rather than being shed, it grows with the creature. You may be right. If we consider that along with its other characteristics, such as its face and hands, it's more likely to be a beef skin, like you said. A physical examination would be needed to confirm this beyond doubt, but I'm simply satisfied to have seen it. It seems you alone were familiar with this species. Where did you encounter it? I saw it back in the first. The fairy kingdom of the first? The Ramirez have been to the very edge of existence. They have seen life that others could only imagine. Amazing creation truly holds no ends of mysteries. I'd love to see them all. Life beyond the bounds of our star and plain bolt. Looks like we're having fun. Hearing about the unknown never fails to rouse me. I felt the same way when Kettenram and Galuf treated me to tales of their travels. You've met my grandfather too? Oh, didn't I already mention it? It was when Galuf came to Tural to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have business with Galul Jaja, so we met in Tuli Yolal. Little did I know that the tiny babe he was cradling would return as you. To think that our paths had already crossed all these years ago. Not only yours and mine either. Erinville was there too, you know. I don't remember. It's quite fine if you don't. It was actually because Galuf told me about Charlian that I later urged Erinville to take up cleaning. My fussy Bun was growing up dour and withdrawn, and it was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about gleaners. Seeing the world through their adventures would inspire a change for the better, I believed. I'm sorry I was dour and withdrawn. You still kinda are. If you ask me, you still have some work to do, but it's because you're that way that you're with us now, and I, for one, am grateful. Well, let's keep moving, shall we? There's a facility I've been wanting to visit, the Quaira Museum of Nature. They're supposed to have creatures that take you on leisure flights. There's just one problem. It's seen only 3 people can fly at one time. Then you and Erinville should go. The rest of us still have plenty of other things we can do here. If there's room for one more, why don't you come with us? Yeah, me and my wife makes 4. Then it's settled. The museum is at the bottom of the ramp that runs west of the Laynode Arrow. Come on. All this time, my grandfather was the common thread between us. Do not mind us and just enjoy yourselves. We shall explore a little more and then make our way up to the terminal. Look after Erinville for me. What's he gonna do? Nope. He's gonna do that anyway. Big old whale. Oh, there's the current. Is that a plesiosaur? I think it is. Oh, hey, everyone's here. It does look the part, this museum. I must say, I'm curious what's inside. Me too. Hello there. Come to ride the... No. Have you? Here it is, the Clara Museum of Nature. The main building is closed due to an aether shortage, but happily, they're still offering leisure flights. And these little fellows, these are the little fellows that will bear us. How adorable. They don't look capable of flight. Come now, you know better than to judge a creature by its appearance. Sweet bait, I just know it. Begging your pardon, but this is where you go for the leisure flights, yes? Indeed it is, bearing you will be the adorable... No. Who are especially trained by a Turali friend. Just say the word and we'll send you up, up, and away. And there you have it, shall we? You're ready? Then go ahead and mount up. The thingies will fly a set route, so you only need to relax and enjoy the view. They do indeed fly. We are on giant roads, yes. That was wonderful, an experience worth saving for the very end. I feel like she's rubbing it in. You two enjoyed yourselves as well, I trust? It was enjoyable enough, I suppose. From my fussy little bun, that's high praise. I'm glad I invited you and the Romeros. Thank you for indulging me. If I could, I'd go for another 100 rides, but I must settle for the one. It's time we headed to the aero terminal. If there are still things you wish to do, you'll want to do them now. When you're ready, make your way along the path yonder. I'll find the others and let them know the same. She's only a facsimile constructed from her memories. I understand this. But when she's right there as alive and spirited as I've ever known her, how am I supposed to do it? How am I supposed to erase her? Does she even know how it tears me apart? I mean, she'd probably know better if, you said something. The greenery here is breathtaking, would you not agree? Lush, fragrant, and for a mercy, free of insects. I find beetles in particular to be repulsive. I've seen none as of yet, but I fear it's only a matter of time before they rear their despicable heads. Beetles, really? be hard, but let us send off Kikiwa off with a smile. We saw you from below. Looked like you were having fun. We'll be there for Erinville. It's not fair. Yeah, I know. It's not.
How delightful this has been. Not since my journey with the Dawn Servant have I enjoyed myself so. No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself, and then disappearing.
Elaneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature. Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
How could I be happy?
I was actually quite scared, you see. Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Elaneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest of my life.
And those feelings will live on.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began. You were right, of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place. So I bid you leave your dreams with me. And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Look at you, all grown up and dependable. Yet with so much more ahead. A world of experiences await you, each a lesson of its own. You may know failure and burning regret, but these too shall become beacons to guide you. So come what may, hold your head high and carry on with conviction. And wherever your journeys take you, keep me close to your heart, will you? I should like to be there, to see what I haven't seen.
You will be, Mother.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my pride and joy. I trust you all can handle the rest. Take care, and farewell.
Don't worry, we'll start him off with something easy, like the moon. I couldn't have asked for a more fulfilling final hours than these. I'm so happy to have met you, Romeros, you and everyone. Thank you for the memories. And thank you for watching over my Aaronville. He'll be fine now, I know it. We carry on with their hopes and memories in our hearts. Let's see our task through to the end. No more doubts. I will shut the terminal down. We'll leave this to you, Aaronville. I won't waver. Not anymore. If you're really yourselves, then so am I. It is pretty.
That makes all of them.
All that remains is to wait for the meso-terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Oh, wow.
Please be advised, we are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat, we are entering the final phase of world bridging.
That's a bit of a commute.
The ether of all residents will shortly be replenished. Be at ease. No action on your part is required. We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Already? We've been talking to villagers for hours. Let us finish this. Agreed. We won't let Kikiwa's hopes be in vain. No time for tears, just as well. Yes, no time for tears. Now we choose violence. Not a moment too soon. It's as if she was saying she won't let us do we... Not a moment too soon. It's as if she's saying she won't let us do as we please anymore. Through our time here, we've come to know what it is Sphene seeks to protect, except that we just killed everybody. But that doesn't change what we have to do. Carry out Kikiwa's plan. It's our best chance at stopping Sphene. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt. We are all prepared, I assume? That goes without saying. Come, we head to the Meso Terminal. I will do my part too. Run to the sidelines? You haven't been a fighter this whole adventure. I don't know what you think you're gonna do here. Whatever it takes, we must protect that which we hold dear. My parents are watching over us, I'm sure of it, as is my grandfather. No good. It seems you can't simply shut down the Meso terminal like the others. Not surprising in the least. My mother did tell us its defenses are tight. But she also left me means of circumventing them. A program that will send your souls into the terminal's memory banks. Oh god, that doesn't sound sketchy at all. Therein lies a virtual domain generated by Sphene's memories. So we would venture into this domain and then seek out and stop Sphene. If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in that domain would be no different than dying outside of it. There's no guarantee of a safe return. Nonetheless, that's a risk we've got to take. We've already come this far, and I'll be damned if I'm going to turn back now. By meeting the Endless, I've gained a better understanding of Sphene and the burden she bears. I want to say a few things to her when we meet again, even if it doesn't make a difference. Whatever happens, we won't let Sphene walk her misguided path any longer. For Pony, time to kick ass! I'll do all I can to provide support. Mother had instructed me on her program as well as the world within the terminal. Also keep an eye on your bodies while you're gone. Ugh. Should it come to it though, I won't hesitate to call on your comrades outside. I'm acutely aware of my limits. Upon entering the terminal, we will most certainly meet with fierce resistance from its defenses. Then there's Sphene herself. In order to initiate interdimensional fusion, she said that she intends to erase her own memories. What manner of entity she will become as a result, none can say. And if she invokes the key and opens the portal to other worlds, she would have access to vast amounts of ether to bring to bear against us. We must be prepared for anything. So who brought the nuke? Whatever we encounter won't change our objective, and it won't change what I'll do. Come, my friends, it's time to settle this. Come back alive, do you hear? Else I can't repay you for everything you've done. Since we averted the final days, it's been one existential threat after another, and now lives and all reflections hang in the balance. But considering the key and the power it wields, I cannot help but feel a sense of destiny in our being here. Would you not agree, my friend? Part of me still clings to the hope that we can avoid fighting Sphene. But even if we can't, I want to see her people and their legacy live on. I don't know what awaits us at the end of the path, but together we'll walk it all the way. As much as we've been able to learn, there's still much and more we do not know about the key. What I do know, however, is that interdimensional fusion must be stopped. This is the mission I inherited from my parents, and I will see it done. And tomorrow we jump right into the violence. Alright, so next week we are going after Sveen.
It sure was nice of her to put her evil plan on hold so we could talk to all of her people.
I know it's been a month getting through this part of the plot, but thanks for sticking with us. Hopefully we have a resolution next week, and if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Please remember to stay new to your pets and family members. Das Vidanya.